Oh, yeah.
Here we go. I am very happy to welcome you another interview on the Guitar Channel. I am very intimidated to be sitting right next to Zakk Wylde. Zakk, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, brother.
Yeah.
Sitting here at NAMM 2015 with all the new wild audio stuff, so it's definitely cool.
This is my very first NAMM show, so can you tell me what is your best memory and worst memory of past editions?
My advice is start drinking heavily.
Okay.
And, but now that I just do glue and steroids and Kimi Kardashian quick trim, I don't remember much either. So it seems to work out well.
Any favorite survival tip to survive the NAMM to share?
What's that, boss?
What is your favorite survival tip?
NAMM's great. I mean, it's just like for musicians, it's a gigantic Toys R Us. You know what I mean? So so it's great. Then I got you've seen tons of friends down here and everything like that. So no, it's good times, man, for sure. Seeing all killer new gear and everything like that, it's win-win.
Yeah, it's a Disneyland for adults. That's great. So, what was your very first guitar?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I actually my first good guitar was a Gibson Pelham Blue SG.
Okay. And coming from that very first guitar to the guitar we're going to talk now, what were the main turning points in your career?
Well, I mean, obviously playing with my hero, playing with Ozzy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And standing on the same spot where my other hero, Randy Rhoads, stood. So, no, without a doubt, I'm truly blessed, man, for sure. Now, having our Black Label family and I thank the good Lord every day for what I got. For sure. In the morning when I get up, then I'm still breathing. Then in the afternoon, then before I hit the sack, for sure, man.
And why start an audio company now? I mean, it is such a big adventure to start this. So why?
Well, basically Gibson, Marshall, and Dunlop, and all the other company, Electro Voice, every company that I have proudly endorsed. Said, Zakk, you're 48 years old. It's time for you and your wife and your 4 kids to get out of the house.
Okay.
And get a job.
Okay. Do something with your life.
Yes, my parents just kicked me out of the house.
Okay.
And that's very much where we're at now.
Okay, cool.
And I live in a cardboard box
Yeah.
by the van down near the river.
So it's time to move on for you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm truly, like I said, I'm truly blessed to have, and they're still, they're like family to me. I mean, between Marshall, Gibson, and Dunlop, and all EV. I mean, every company I've ever been with, I love them. So, yeah, and there's, and I've been with them for so long. So that's why I said it's like family to me. So, it's just a matter of, I mean, it's just like the way it's just evolution to me. I mean, being a player, then being a coach, and then being a general manager, and now the next logical step is to be a team owner. So that's pretty much where we're at, and that's why it's Wild Audio now.
So we have here a wide range of guitars. So how did you develop the design? Did you start from scratch, or we see some interesting new twists on your design?
I'll tweak things and stuff like that. Like if I see something I want to, do, oh man, it'd be cool if I design it. I mean, obviously all the designs here, I mean the tweaks or whatever, that I put on things, I've drawn it up, and then obviously gave it to you, and then you're gonna Zakk, let me see what I can make. You know what I mean? So, and then take a drawing and make it reality. But no, it's just it's truly awesome. I mean, because now there's, like I said, it's not the sky's the limit. There are no limits. I mean, if me and you were sitting in the studio going, man, it'd be great if they had a pedal that did this or whatever that, and it's just like, let's just make one. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Instead of just talking about it and then asking somebody, we'll just make it. You know what I mean? Or if there's a something that we use that we've always loved and it breaks down all the time or it overheats or something, it's just like, man, it'd be great if somebody made one of these things that if it didn't break down all the time or work, good, we'll make one. So it's pretty much there.
And is there a secret sauce you want to have in all your product? And what will be the vision you want to infuse in your products?
Large breasts and awesome J-Lo power rump roast. You know,
Okay.
that just comes to mind, and because I would certainly buy that product,
Okay.
no matter what it is. If I got to pour battery acid on myself, I would do that for that product.
And how did you develop all the design? Was it going back and forth with guitar builders to have a prototype?
Yeah,
Say,
I
this
mean,
is it.
gang-
I want to do this.
The gang that I'm working with are all guys I've respected and gals that I've respected over the years that I'm friends with. So yeah, we just I'll usually what I'll draw it up. You know what I mean, and then we'll see what's possible if we can make it or whatever. And then but yeah, it's just like you said. I mean, whatever time that we're not, invested in Black Label or whatever, us recording or doing tunes or, fondling our genitals till we're, our eyes roll back in our heads and we're just trembling and shivering pleasure of pleasuredom. If after that happens, we just, no, I'm either designing, it's fun. Just designing either guitars or just, as far as visually with the amps and stuff like that. But, and I mean, as far as with these amps right here, I mean, obviously we got the practice amps. We're going to be doing combos, the mini stacks, and your mini practice amps and stuff like that. And then you have the big guys, the Master 100, well, the Master 50, Master 25, Master 15, and stuff like that. So, but no, like I said, there are no limits. If there's something cool we think we can make it, it's just like, dude, let's just make it.
And did you have some ideas that were not possible to have implemented at Gibson or Marshall, that you say, okay, now this is my stuff and I can do whatever I want, and here I go?
Like you said, being with Gibson and Marshall, it's just first of all, it's an honor. But I mean, no, I never had any problems with that. I mean, because with Gibson, I did aside of my Les Paul, we did the Flying V. Then we did the ZV, and then we did the Modern and stuff like that. So it wasn't just one guitar, you know what I mean? So, but no, it's just, with now though, I could just, like you said, it's just like, if we feel like making it, we'll just make it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it goes, and like you said, it's wild audio, so it's not just limited to guitars and amps. I mean, it's just pedals. You'll be outboard gear, Pro Tools stuff, microphones. I mean, anything.
Okay. And is it too early to talk about price and availability of, let's say, for example, for the guitars?
Yeah, we're gonna. I mean, obviously the goal is to make everything as affordable as possible. You know what I'm saying? So, and we're talking about like keeping everything price range. We can get ahead a 100-watt top for under $1,000.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, or the fiddles. You know what I mean? Like this guitar. So just where you can get a guitar for under $1,000.
Okay.
Because I've been married for 28 years and I have 4 children and I'm homeless and I live in a river down in a box down near the river, not even in a van. So hopefully I can buy that guitar for under $1,000.
You want to be able to afford your own guitars.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, the quality though has to be stellar, like with Gibson and with Marshall and Dunlop and EV and everything. The quality has to be like, it has to be slamming. It's just just a cheap piece of garbage. I mean, that defeats the whole purpose. You know what I mean? That's going backwards.
Yeah. And will you have some kind of a custom shop department at one point, or is it okay? This is what you can buy, and that's it for now.
Well, I think it's going to be more to the point where, like, if somebody wants custom colors or anything like that, they can just get them, and lefty guitars and the whole 9 yards. You know what I mean? So yeah, because I keep getting people asking me all the time, Zakk, are you gonna do any of the guitars and lefties? Because I mean, it was always with Gibson and Epi. I mean, there was always a problem with the left-handed models, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I mean, it was just like, people, but yeah, just been pretty much hounding me like, they're like, jackass, you're going to be making any left-handed guitars for us, So I said, yeah, sure, no problem. They said, good, because if you don't, we're going to kick you in the scrotum, and I love my genitals. So the whole thing is, I don't want that to happen.
Okay.
That's no fun.
So musically, what are the next projects you're going to be involved in 2015? Are you going to be just focusing solely on
Well, the whole thing is obviously, Gang did an amazing job, whipping up the guitars and getting the amps, you know, so we could be here today for the NAMM. And they you know, they were just like, Zakk, some of the stuff might not be dialed in or whatever. I said, yeah, but it's got to start somewhere. So just make it now. And whatever we want to tweak and fix, we will. So, and so basically we're going to take this, obviously next year would be the big NAMM launch, but I mean, like right now, we're up and running. So, and whatever tweaks we want to do, we'll do it.
And can we say that those are the beta version of the guitar, or this is finalized and ready to go into production?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, basically, you know, there's still some things I want to tweak, but I mean, they're really close. I mean, everything's really close. But yeah, without a doubt. And like, you know, actually, this is my first time actually seeing everything. You know what I mean? And actually sitting with it and jamming it. But so, yeah, without a doubt, there'll be tweaks, and then, which there always will be. No matter when everything's up and running, there's still the next guitar that we're going to design and make. We'll tweak that one as well.
And how does it feel to be your own boss, and now not the sky's the limit, but I mean, you can go wherever you go. You don't have the constraint to work with big company.
Well, you know, I never felt like that with all the companies I've ever been with. You know, so it's always been my relationship with all the companies is great then, and it's great now. So no, but it's definitely.
Is it scary?
Fun. Yeah, no, it's definitely fun having your own thing. No, it's more you know, like getting on stage. It ain't scary. It's more exciting than scary. You know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah, I mean, scary is getting kicked in the scrotum because you can't fondle your genitals later that night. You're icing them down, and that's not fun.
As a conclusion, what would be your word of wisdom to share with guitar players?
Let me see. Invest in anal ease as a musician overall, because it's helped Uncle Zakk thoroughly through the years. But from the fistings and the poundings of the music business. But hey, it's all for the art.
Yeah.
But no, I think, you know. But I mean, with any of our buddies that my buddies I've known for years or whatever, if you're really a musician and you love it and you have passion for it, it's in your blood and that's what you do. But you gotta have passion for it though, and just that's it. And if you want to do music, that's what you're gonna do. You're not gonna have some crummy, crappy job that you can't stand. You're gonna do music no matter what.
Any final thought or message to share with your fans who were shocked at the news that you're not going to be playing Gibson and Marshall and anymore?
Well, no, I mean, I'm not getting rid of my Gibsons or my Marshalls or any of the stuff. I mean, obviously, it's just at this point once we go into production and everything, it'll just be basically I'll just retire my Marshalls and I'll retire my Gibsons. You know, so without a doubt, I mean, it's part of who I am, and I'm proud of that.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much. It was great to be able to talk to you, and thanks for the invitation. Thanks a lot, Zakk.
Thanks a lot, man. Cheers, buddy.
Thank you.
just saying, you got the Odin horn. So we're going with the whole Viking trilogy because if you grow a beard and your ass hair is down to your ankles, I guess you must be a Viking. Just go, wow, some amazing shit comes out of New Jersey. John Bon Jovi's a cowboy. You have the Sopranos, the mob, and I guess me, a Viking from New Jersey. I guess ZZ Top are the ultimate Vikings. And they're from Texas. Who knew that the Vikings went out that far?